We have a fun one today. Welcome back to the channel. I'm excited. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Now let's jump into the video. So guys, for this setup, I had to do 3 different areas. So the welcome entrance right here, then the focal point, and then also a beam that was inside. The beam I didn't get a tutorial of. I did get some footage on my phone, so I'll probably put that up as a short. But here on the walls, I was using the black gaff tape because there was no other option really to attach. So I used the black gaff tape. And it didn't cause any damage to the wall because the venue was strict on like, we don't allow any tape. I'm like, this tape is good though. This is good tape. And they didn't cause any damage. So because I didn't get a phone call, so I'm assuming it didn't. But I was pretty confident that the tape was good. I use it plenty of times on like painted walls or painted surfaces, and I never heard anything back, or even when I took it off myself where I never see any residue come off with the paint. So I was doing the H method with the 260, and I was tying the balloons neck to neck. So I'm gonna just be pretty straightforward with the welcome area. I kind of didn't like the design, so we're gonna be implementing some of those big shiny balls in this area. I think this probably will be ever, well, technically it still won't be a tutorial on the balls because I didn't set up the balls myself. My husband helped me, but we adding the balls in the area, and I was stuck between two things. And sometimes it's good to just go back to the basics, and that's what I should have just did here. I should have just did like a side garland going up and not make it too artsy because it was given too many. It was too shapy, and like when the balls, we put it at the bottom, the black one on the black side, because I kind of kept it like monochromatic, silver on one side, black on one. I didn't mix it. So once we put the ball down, and I don't personally like when the latex is wrapped around the balls, but it also looked a little empty. So I don't know. I have to do this setup, a similar setup again to really find my medium to see what I personally like, because I didn't want to do anything where there's a bunch of latex surrounded by the balls. It just, I don't know. I really wanted to just do the balls in the welcome area by itself, but the client really wanted to do latex as well. I feel like we should have just kept it with the latex, or it should have been one or the other. But what I would have done differently, I would have just probably cut off some of the black where it's going across because it was kind of giving a straight line, or at least pushed it up some so it's not a straight line. And I would have added some more black latex behind the ball going to the floor so it looked like it's coming from the top down to the bottom and doing a nice flare out all the way down, because you'll see from another angle, once you kind of look at it, it just looks spacey. The ball's just sitting at the bottom by itself, and then you got the latex on top. I wasn't really feeling it at all. This did not get posted. I only post the focal point because the focal point was okay. So yeah, you guys will see at the end the actual how what I'm talking about when I say I don't like how it was spacey at the bottom. But now we're doing the silver side. There were already some industrial, like, kind of framework happening in the welcome area. So it was some open holes. So I'm like, oh, we can just put some of the balls up here, look like they floating. And we used the long zip tie. I want to say they was about 48 inches, if I'm not mistaken. And I just purchased them from Home Depot. Yeah, Home Depot. And now I'm using 2 clusters at a time, and I did the same thing with the black. I used 2 clusters of 8 balloons together at a time, plus I had some clusters of 6 balloons with a quad of 4 balloons attached to like break up the shape, or yeah, to break up the shape and stuff like that. So that's what I did there. And for this setup is actually where it kick-started me adding on the 5 inches already at home, because I had 3 hours, yes, 3 hours, guys, for 3 different areas, which were all pretty big areas, as you can see. So I added on majority of the 5 inches at home. And this is what I've been doing ever since at the event, because I'm like, why wasn't I been doing it? So I've been adding on my 5 inches add on because at home, because I add them neck to neck, they don't move around. They pretty much stay in place, so they're in the same exact position on how I want them on site. You just got to make sure you put the when you attach your clusters neck to neck, that you are attaching it from the front of the cluster and not the back, of course. So make sure the 5 inches is showing. And if you need to move it one or two, then that's fine. Here, right here, I just ripped apart the middle of the garland, you guys. I ripped it off. I just ripped it off, you guys. You always ask how I do it. I rip it off with my hands. It's kind of strong, I guess. But I was not feeling the full piece. It just wasn't giving what I wanted. So I ripped it off and I was like, okay. And I attached the back. I did like a little HMF on the wall in the back. And then that's how I attached the back. I wasn't feeling it was just too chunky. I don't know, it was just too chunky, so I just ripped it off. And sometimes you just gotta go with your gut. Sometimes when you really don't like something, take out whatever it is that you don't like immediately. And I bet you if you do a little twist and turning, you will find what you like. Don't leave it. If you don't like it, take it out. Just like that. Here we going on to the focal point now, you guys. I again working with clusters of 8 balloons to attach, and this one I believe was a quad and maybe a cluster of 6 balloons, because I see they don't have any 5 inches on it. So I believe that was a quad and a cluster of 6 balloons. And here I was also doing the H method on the backdrops, and I believe some of them in the back part I started to use the clear adhesive hooks with the 260Q. That was pretty convenient as well. And this is a cluster of 8 balloons, 2 of them together. So that's what, 16 balloons, yeah, if you want to count like that. And I'm just adding in. I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do. I was kind of really pretty much going with the flow. And these backdrops was pretty huge. These were rented from a local vendor, and they was like, you see how I feel like I'm like super small in this video, but they were pretty big. They was probably about 10 feet tall. They You can see the one in the middle is pretty much taller than the actual draping behind it. So it has to be like over probably 10 feet tall. That's how big these backdrops were. But here I'm just adding on the black, and I thought I was gonna do like the black on one side, silver on one side, but I ended up switching it up. And I'm also going to, I believe at this moment, disconnect the black and the silver as well. I end up ripping it off and kind of keeping it separate. Um, I would say for this portion of the setup, a little bit more balloons was definitely needed. I did not know those, and we're gonna add some of the big shiny balls in the middle, so it kind of fill up space. But even still, it was like we probably carved out maybe 40 to 50 feet of balloons for this part, and they needed probably, I would say, like at least 20 more feet of balloons, if not more, because that backdrop was just really massive. And I would have liked to make it a little bit more chunky on top and not so spaced out, if that makes sense. Yeah, I think I probably would have wanted did that. And I still like the setup. The client loved it. The event planner, this was the event planner, loved it as well. And I want to say they booked maybe 2 to 3 weeks before the event date. And is it me or people just been super last minute this year? Like regular clients, event planners, everybody been like semi last minute with the events. I don't know what's that about, but if I have the time, I still take them on. I still want my check. So if I have the time, then I'll still take it on. But it is a little bit inconvenience trying to rush and get things. And I never usually have to like overnight balloons, and you're like, oh my God, is it going to come in time? But yeah, this is what I had to do several times within the last couple weeks, is overnight balloons. And I make sure I put that charge onto the clients as well. If I have to overnight anything. So here I am just playing around. As I told you guys, I end up going like silver, black, silver kind of thing. I like when I have two colors, I like the area to be not like a cluster of silver, a cluster of black. I like the section to be a little bit more chunkier with the color selection. But here is a final look, you guys. This is how everything turned out. And if you are following me on Instagram, then you probably already seen this setup. But I hope you enjoyed it. And if you have any questions, please don't forget to leave a comment in the comments box. Thank you so much. Have a good day, guys.